Hello everyone. This is Dating Code, your dating and relationship coach, helping men and women to have a good and healthy relationship with the one in love. So today I'm going to talk about all the things you need to have in mind while you're interested in someone. What do you need to have in mind? So if you have the right things on your mind, you will be able to know what to look out for when you're interested in someone. You will be doing the right thing. You need to start with the right mindset when you're dating and your relationship. Is very important. Very important because if you don't know what you are doing, you're just like someone who is walking in the dark. You're just walking in the dark. You don't know where you are going. You're just guessing, saying, "Oh, this is probably what will happen." You're assuming things. So, what are the things you should have in mind? So, before we get started, everyone, subscribe to Dating Code channel, Dating Code YouTube channel. Subscribe, hit the like button, and drop a comment under the comment section. All right, believing you've all done that, let's get started. So, when you have someone you like, someone you're interested in, you meet someone for the first time. Let's say you meet them at the bar, you meet them outside in a social setting, you meet them, you just find yourself around someone you like, one way or the other. Of course, you know that you can't meet someone at all. It's not happening. You can't meet someone at all. That's why you need to go outside there and see people. You have to feel people, see people. If you stay in your house, you're not going to meet people. So when you meet someone you like, you have to have it in mind. What will come to your mind first is, let's say you are a guy, you see a fine lady. What will come to your mind is, oh, this guy is beautiful. Ah, very amazing. This is good. I like her. Let me talk to her. She probably will like me. She will be the perfect match to hang out with someone. She will be the perfect person to be in relationship with. She will be the best person. That's what you'll be telling yourself, right? When you see them, you'll be looking at the physical appearance. When you meet someone, it's the physical appearance that you pay attention to a lot. You look at the physical appearance and you're like, oh, this person looks good. Looks good. I like this person. This person is very beautiful. And let's say if you're a woman, you meet a guy, you pull up in a Lamborghini, the car, you can see his wrist. It's a big watch there. It's clothes, expensive. The way he talks with, you already think, oh, he's a responsible guy. You see, what you see when you meet someone for the first time, that's what will create attraction, and that's normal. You will feel the attraction, and you will think about a lot of things, and in your mind, you already hype them in your mind. So because you hype them in your mind, it blinds you not to see them, not to be able to pay attention to them for who they actually are. You will be exaggerating based on their appearances. And when you do that, you are getting yourself played, getting yourself into a situation where you feel disappointed at the end of the day because what you thought about them is not what you end up with. This is what normally happens. So, what will help you to prevent all this is you have to, when you meet someone that is beautiful, handsome for the first time, you don't assume anything about them. Okay, you see a beautiful girl out there, you don't assume they are a good person because they are beautiful. You don't assume that they have they don't have a boyfriend. You don't assume that they have a boyfriend. You don't assume anything. You don't assume that they will want to be with you. You don't assume anything. If you're a lady, the same thing. You don't assume that he doesn't have anger issues. You don't assume that it's masculine. You don't assume, because what you see can be deceiving. Because when you already assume those things, you will think that's what they are and that's what you'll be expecting. when you're interacting with them. And then later on, when you see that that's not who they are, then you'll be hoping that that's who they are. You'll be hoping that you can change them to what you want them to be. You see, you are the cause of the problem in the first place. Stop assuming, stop wanting people to be a particular thing so badly. And what can help you is you not to assume things about them. So when you meet someone, you can expect anything from them. You can meet someone today, they can be cute and attractive, but you don't want to assume that you know anything about them. You don't want to assume that they they are in a, they are they are single. You don't want to assume that they are perfect. So let's you meet someone and that person is cool. You like the energy they give you. You want to know that this person you're talking to could also be that they just came out from a breakup, but you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. That's why you have to take your time. That's why you don't want to assume things. Don't assume things. Very important. That's the number one point I'm gonna. So when you meet someone the first time, you don't assume things. It can be anything. So you want to not exaggerate what you think about someone based on their physical appearance. So the next point is you should expect anything from anyone. Just expect that even though someone you met is cool, they're handsome, this one is beautiful, you want to believe that okay, they also have they could be anything. You could meet a beautiful girl, all looking, and then she's a slut. She's sleeping around, she's talking to any guy, she's easy, any guy can bang her. You want to expect that anyone could be. Stop looking at, oh, because she's beautiful, she's a saint, or because she's shy, she's looking at you a particular way. You want to believe that she's probably nothing. You don't want to assume things. So that's the next point. You want to expect anything from anyone. You don't want to be surprised. So when you expect, you'll be like, oh, a person can be handsome and wealthy and also be feminine and also don't have balls and also lack anger issues. I also don't know how to act like a man. I want to know, I want to expect anything. So, what's the third point? The third point is want to take your time to get to know someone. So, let's say you meet someone first. You won't want to quickly jump into conclusion that this is what you want from them or this is what you want them to do. You want to get to know them. Want to know who is this person? Who are they? So it's when you get to know them that you will know what they are. If the girl that is beautiful, if she's really has a good character, if she's loose, if she's easy, if she's neat, if she's lively, if she's supportive, if she's submissive, if she's feminine, all those good quality and traits that you want that will make your life easy. That's what you want to figure out. You don't want to assume that because she's beautiful or because she looks like she never met any guy in her own life. You don't want to assume that because of that, she has all the good qualities in this life. No, that's why you need to get to know people. When you get to know them, you will find out all this information about them. And those information are important. This is the reason why those information are important. Is when you know, have that information, you will know if how you can make if this can work between both of you. Because if we don't know, so you will not be trying to deal with baggage, red flags, or trying to cope with it. That's the last part of it, or part of getting to know them. That's why it's very important. Because when you've already assumed things and think that, oh, you've make an assumption based on their appearance, and later on you find out that they are not what you thought they were. So what will happen? You feel like you made a mistake, but your body will not accept it that you made a mistake. You feel like you did not really make a bad mistake. No, even though they are this, they are beautiful, Yeah, they're still good to some extent. You will not be able to see clear that okay, this person is not good for me. You won't be able to see clear without red flags. You won't. That's the problem. That's the problem you will have. It will help you to be able to to be able to face anything you learn or discover about the person with a clear mind, not with a clear mind of like because you've already assumed that you want them badly because of their physical appearance, you already fall for it. You will be trying so hard to make it work. And that's why most people in toxic relationship today, in a relationship where the man or woman is not treating them well, where they don't, it's because they've already done all these things which I told you to avoid. They've already assumed a lot of things and about the physical appearance, and they think everybody is a saint. No, until you get to know someone, you can't know if they are a saint or they are a cool person or if they are worth your time. So when you properly get to know someone, you will know things that will help you, that will guide you on how to make things work between both of you. Yes, you will know how to move the right way. This is it. Like you meet someone today and you don't know where that person is coming from. You don't know their past relationship. You don't know what they've done in the past. So now that's why it's important you don't want to expect any everything. You don't want to assume things. You want to get to know them only. So when you get to know them only, you will know all the things you need to know about them. For example, let's say you are talking to someone and that person is not over their ex. They just left the relationship. Now when they come to you, you know that oh this person is not over their relationship. Then you know that okay, you know that your relationship with them will will somehow be like back and forth, forth and back. Then you know we expect all those things to happen. Like maybe our interaction will now actually work until maybe this girl starts to develop real genuine feelings for me and ready to move on from her ex. You will be aware of that and be prepared for that. You won't just be interacting with that person blindly. Imagine you don't know, you met someone because they're beautiful, they are cool. You've not gotten to know them, you don't know who they are, you don't know properly what they've been through or what they've gone to. You just be doing things blindly. You won't even know that oh, this person is not even over their ex. You just be thinking, expecting them to love you, to be doing trying to make things work. Then you will see that you're only trying, but when you already know that they're not over their ex, then you know you'll be expecting things. Okay, oh, this girl probably pull back. If they pull back, or some days they ghost you, you understand where that's coming from. You will know how to handle the situation. That's one example. Another example is when you know particular kind of girl, when you know their character, when you know their strengths, their weakness, how what they like, what they taste, you'll be able to know how to handle them because you already have that information about them. So you see, physical appearance matters a lot, but you don't want to be paying attention to all those and be thinking that because their physical appearance is good, everything about them overall is also good. That's why it's important to get to know them. Which is the last point I'm making. Right? That's the things you need to keep in mind when dating someone. You want to properly get to know them. You don't want to assume things. You must be very aware. You must need to be smart, guys. You need to be smart. You must know what you are doing and you must know what you need to do to get what you want. So anyone you meet today, you just have to get to know them. Don't assume things. Expect anything from them. Expect that they've done a lot of bad things in the past. Expect anything. Expect that it could also be that they've not done a lot of bad things. Expect that they might be simple and boring. Expect anything so that you will not be surprised or disappointed later on when you find out that okay, this is actually who they are. And when you notice that this is who they are, we know how to go with the flow. So when you do these things, this will be helping you to be approaching dating and relationship from a point of view like you know what you are doing. You're not doing things out of blindly, not because a girl is beautiful or a girl is something, or you are doing it based on what you've gotten, what you've discovered while you're getting to know them. That's it. That's all you need to do. So starting from today, everyone need to start dating smartly. Yes, smartly, no stress. So this is where we draw the curtain for today. So see you next time on my next video. And you can check the description below to get more access to my book, your community, and learn more about all these things. Alright, see you later.